It's time for everyone's favorite game show. Finish the sentence. Are you ready, Jason?
Let's do it.
The Cubs-Cardinals rivalry is...
dormant.
Yeah.
It is dormant. It is,
Good word for this.
I think adding the third wild card has kind of put a little bit less pressure on some of these games around winning the division, where these two teams kind of fought back and forth. And Milwaukee has won the last 3 years in this division. They won the division the last 3 years. So I think it's better when these two teams are up top, and that's kind of creates a rivalry. But right now, kind of dormant.
Yeah, I think just because it's been Cubs-Brewers.
Yeah.
Like, this is not really where it's at right now. I feel like because of the history, sure.
Used to be a lot more, used to be like a lot more was at stake and like a lot more competitive. I think the Sosa McGuire years too, and so it was real
exactly.
fun.
That's really probably, could we say that's when it peaked? Have we had as good a stuff since then? I mean, that was a great catch from Mike Talkman. That really saved their season. It turned things around. And
I mean, listen, it's still a rivalry. It's dormant, but it still exists. I think both fan bases really want the teams to obviously to win those games more than the other ones, but just hasn't meant as much because of the standings and some other stuff.
Yeah, when you go to the ballpark on these games, like you
it's full.
feel the rivalry
feel
for sure. I mean, even when they were chanting they were booing Pete Crow Armstrong and then he hits the home run. I mean, that felt very, good Cubs-Cards rivalry. As a player, the trade deadline is
a reminder. Baseball is a business.
Oh.
You have teams that you want to go for it and won't. You have teams that don't go for it. You have a reminder that you could be on a great team when you're chasing a ring, so it's exciting. You could be having a good life and have to pack it all up and go to another team and you don't get to see any of your friends anymore. It is a business. It's a reminder. It's exciting if your team's going for it, but if they're not going for it, it kind of sucks. You're going to maybe lose some faces that you like rooting for, and so it's a little bit of a change of scenery, but it is a reminder that baseball is a business.
Do you have a story or anything around the trade deadline?
I've kind of been at different stops along the way for trade deadlines. I've been wanting my team to go for it. I've been a guy who maybe my position was like, are we going to go get a different second base or go get another infielder? I think we got Josh Donaldson one year and he went to third. I think Jose Ramirez moved over to second, and I went to center field. So it's like,
what do you do during that time? Because you're obviously trying not to think about it, but it's like a reality of your life.
You don't want to grip it too tight. You don't want to like put more pressure on it than needs to be. You're trying to play yourself. You're like, oh, I'm still worth it. Keep me in it. No, it's nothing like that. So it's tough. It's the longest week of baseball for the players, I think.
Interesting. Yeah. And we're talking about the dog days of summer, like.
Yeah, it doesn't help that. It's also when you want to perform and kind of help make the decisions for the brass.
Stress around like this time of the year. Okay. I hope the Cubs add blank at the trade deadline.
I think this is the easiest one, pitching.
Yeah.
I think, and especially after Jameson Taillon gets sent down, or gets DFA'd, that we need another starter. I think there's a couple teams out there, whether it's the Tigers or the Mets, maybe we can go get a starter and a closer.
Yeah.
I think you need some stability at the back of the bullpen, and I love that we have guys stepping up and 12 different guys that have had saves, but come October, I want to know who's in there for the ninth inning and who's coming out to close the door for us.
The same answer.
Yeah.
And I'm with you I don't know what their farm system, between big leaguers and minor leaguers, who they can get, what teams are looking for, who they're interested in, but they need pitching, and I think you need to get someone like good arm for the rotation.
You need a front of the rotation guy. I think when you look at Milwaukee with Mizorowski and you look at some of these other teams, you need someone who can go up against the others.
They might add two, so it might not just be him.
Yeah, you need someone to match
trade deadline. So got to try to keep up. When you do add, I mean, that's got to be like, let's go.
That's a jolt of energy into the clubhouse right there. That's like, okay, they believe we have a good team this year too. They believe that we're capable of making a long run, so they're going for it too. They're putting their money where their mouth is. We
were talking yesterday, and this was, I think, off camera just before the show, when in 2016, Guardians added Andrew Miller, and you said that
you guys got Chapman, we got Andrew Miller. Both teams had to have been like, oh, hell yeah, here we go. This is awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a weapon, and it's
clearly Chapman made a huge difference.
And clearly Andrew Miller did too. It's just, you know what? I didn't like how you said that.
Oh, really? Oh.
Don't let her fool you. Do not let her fool you one bit.
One? Okay. All right. So, next year's Hall of Fame. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped it. I skipped when I said this one. Okay.
What we got?
NL wildcard chase will be
uncomfortable. I think there's going to be a lot of games where I think you might think just the Cubs are in a good place right now. We want to stay there, obviously. Don't fret if they drop a few here. I think because of how tight this race is and how many division games are ahead of us. There's going to be a lot of moving parts. There's going to be a lot of changing places here and there, but you just want to be the last man standing once come October.
So, who do you think is the final team?
I've said it. I wouldn't be surprised if it finishes that way. I'm hoping it finishes that way because I think obviously D-backs have figured something out. Phillies have their lineup and starting rotation they've had for a while. They're always capable of being there. They're always there in the playoffs, it seems like. I just think with the Diamondbacks, they have an easier schedule than the NL Central does.
Yeah, it's hard to think that there won't be a shakeup between now and the end of the season, but I understand your point.
Yeah.
I think I'm keeping an eye on the Pirates. I look at their pitching, and that's the only reason why.
Well, I really wanted that game yesterday, but it's a good series win regardless.
Yeah. Okay. So then we move on to what I was getting. I was about to skip this one, but now we get to the Hall of Fame question, and that is the 2027 Hall of Fame class will be
smaller than this year's.
Oh.
I think there's 3 people who went in this year. I think there's a couple first-timers right here, Lester, Arrieta, Posey, and Zimmerman. Awesome players, all well worthy of being in the Hall of Fame. That's not up to us, it's up to the voters and to the writers and whoever that I usually disagree with on a lot of things, but I think these guys can get in. I think it just might take a few years maybe, as it has with some of these other ones. So I think next year's class will be a small one.
I mean, you look at a couple names right there. I'm genuinely not trying to rub this in, but Cubs fans, of course, look at Lester and Arrieta and what they contributed.
No, 100%. And Buster Posey has 3 rings, and World Series rings always helps your case getting in.
Yeah, when you win, it helps. St. Louis is
a baseball city because there's not much else to do besides go to baseball games in St. Louis. I think they've lost some of their other professional teams. But a great fan base. It is a fun place to play. It's a beautiful ballpark. There's just not much else to do.
It's good for barbecue. Have you been to Pappy's?
I have not.
I went with Scott Shagnon, our photographer extraordinaire. It was good. Waited about an hour, so I was telling him it better be good. And it was.
Oddly enough, I think in 10 years of playing, I think I only played at St. Louis twice.
Yeah, I'm shocked by that.
Yeah.
You said something like that
Never
earlier.
played at San Diego, so it was a weird one. I thought I would have played at more, but no, I don't have too many experiences there.
Maybe Chris Bryant, though, tops our finish the sentence. He has the greatest one of all time.
Kind of agrees with what I said.
Chris Bryant, take it away.
I was going to a Florida Georgia Line concert and
With
Kelly's there. I was like, what is this?
Sick.
What's up, dude? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
He's a big Cardinals fan, so wait. Let's go. Yeah, boo. Yeah. He was trying to work the magic on Bryce.
Yeah.
But
Did he have the Band-Aid on?
who
Or was
would
it
want to
gone?
play in St. Louis? So boring.
Yeah.
So
right?
boring.
So
I always
boring.
get asked, like, where you like to play, where you not like to play, and ooh, St. Louis is on the place I don't like to play. It is,
The honesty from Chris Bryant at the Cubs
KB.
convention. Yeah, so you miss seeing KB, especially because he's been hurt. You don't really get to see him play much anymore. So that's, I feel like, a place where you get something like that.
I think a lot of people still remember that quote, though. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That's a rivalry.
Yes.
Quotes like that create a rivalry. That's kind of what we're missing right now a little bit.